welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today we are going to be doing an art journal page. I haven't done one in forever. I'm just putting some clips on my journal. So I'm using this one, which is what I made. So this is mainly got sort of coffee dye papers in. It's got a few book pages, a few scrapbooking papers. I love this one. This one I did using Maromi Small Arts. I just absolutely love it. Her papers. I want the next lot. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous, but I'm going to have to save up for them. So yeah, so I've done a couple. So I've just opened up to a page that I thought I might like. I love that I have these little extra bits in because I just think it is quite fun. Now I got a couple of stamp sets out. So I got this one, which is Stamps Anonymous from Tim Holtz, and I really like this. And yeah, I just thought, do you know what, I think that would be quite nice to use. I haven't used it yet. Then I've got this stamp set from Indigo Blue, which was with their magazine. And then I thought we'd do something a little bit different. So I have this capsule elements in wood, and it's a paper pack that I got from Printable Heaven. And I thought, you know what, why don't we use some of the vellum out of this to create, so let me just grab some out, to create some texture on our page. So I'm just going to get those three out. There is other bits in there as well, so we might come back and look at it, but I think I'd like to just maybe go with the stamp images and see what we can sort of do from there. Sorry about all that rustling. So yeah, so that's what I'm sort of thinking today. So I have them. The other thing that I sort of picked up in my stash is I have these, which are liquid pencils, which I thought we'd use. I got these from Scrawler Box, and I haven't really used them, which is such a shame because they're absolutely gorgeous. So I do have a little bit of a palette there with them on, so I thought we'd use that. And then I do have my watercolours and other things if I want to add even more colour in. So yeah, that's really it. I do have my glue. I'm using my art glitter glue today. Still haven't got round to fixing it, my little pin, but we will. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not bothered that this is going to show the glue, because like I said, this is my art journal, so it really I'm not that sort of fussed if it doesn't, sorry, just get that straight, if the glue shows through, because it is just for added interest. So just gonna glue that down. Oh, I like that. And then I want maybe this bit here. So I'm bringing this little element, this is part of a dictionary, so I'm just bringing that in, and we're putting all the different vellum on each piece so that we're tying it all in together. So I'm just going to do the same to this piece. Yeah, I quite like that. But yeah, I love that. I've always loved having that little extra element in my art journals. There's just something about it. So I'm going to put that there. If you heard anything, that's husband wanting in on the action. I think he wants to become famous, and you know, known as the annoying one in my videos. Is that right? Anyway, bless him. He's so lovely. Okay, and then let's pop this big piece here. So that's what I'm sort of starting off with. And do you know what? I'm liking the fact that actually with this vellum, I'm not seeing my glue show up. I don't know if it's because we're not on white card or not, but yeah, we're not seeing it, are we? So, but I feel like we haven't done an art journal in forever. I love art journaling, and it's definitely something that it's actually one of the things that I sort of started off with. Right, now I'm bringing in some more of this vellum, but this is the wood one with the floral elements, and we're just going to sort of, I want them all to have torn edges where we can. So yeah, that's what I'm going to sort of use. And I think it'll do the same with the other one as well. Lady, please don't go in my bin. Daddy will come and get you in a moment, and you're going to go out. Would you like to see everyone? What's this? Okay. Right. So we have a little helper for just a few moments, because where you going with Daddy? Is Daddy going to take you out? And it looks like we've now got little Quincy as well, so he's going to start barking. Mwah. Hi. Hi. Are you going to say hello to everyone? Say hello. You're going to say hello. No, never mind trying to drink my water. Just say hello. Yes, Quincy. Give me a second. I will go and get you a treat. Right, obviously I'm not going to be able to do this. So, yeah, I'll get back in. There he goes. Stop it. No. Stop. People don't want to hear you barking. Right, okay. So, oh dear. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to give them a treat and then I'll be back. So I'm back. Hopefully they'll be a bit quieter. They've just had about 6 treats each. I'm not supposed to be either, because our lovely little lady is on a diet, so she actually needs to stop eating yeah, all of her treats. But you know, when you see her face and she just looks at you like, oh, how can you say no? But we have to. This is for her health. I mean, I need to lose weight as well. I need to lose weight desperately. So I think Lady and I are both on a diet together. Even though, problem is, we're coming up to Christmas, so there's just too many nice things just to eat. So it's really, really hard. But I do want to lose at least half a stone before Christmas. That's my plan. Whether it works or not, I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, so I've already lost 2.5 pounds. So let's hope I can lose some more. Right. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, I like that there. So let's stick this piece down as well. So I'm just building up interest really now with my page. Absolutely loving how it's looking. So I think I'm going to do the same with these, but I'm going to have these more as blocks, and just, I don't know, I have like this sort of vision of just having little blocks sort of dotted around, so I quite like that. Yeah, I really like that. And then I think I'm going to bring in my clear gesso, so that we can prep everything. And the reason why we do that is so that we can put all of our other different mediums on. So if we want to use watercolours, we can. If we want to use basically, if you want to use anything, it's a definite must to have when doing mixed media, is having some sort of a gesso. Whether it be white gesso or black gesso or transparent gesso. Yeah. Right, okay, so let's do the same here. So I think, yeah, I like that. So let's glue this down. So it's just another sort of little use for you to do as well with vellum. And my husband is going to take little lady out, so we are going to get some peace and quiet to craft, because Lady, bless her, likes the attention and doesn't like it when Mummy is crafting, especially on a night as well. She seems to be one of these little pups that prefer attention all the time. Right, I'm just going to grab my clear gesso. So I'm using my Finnabair Art Basics gesso. It's not my favourite. Yeah, I don't know, I just not a fan, but you know, I have it, so I'm going to use it. It actually feels like it's about to dry out, so thankfully we are close to the end of it. My favourite gesso to use, as most of you will be aware, and the doggies are going to start biting, but I think Daddy's about to come to the rescue and actually start getting Lady ready to go for her walk. So yeah, no, my favourite transparent gesso is actually the 13 Arts. I just love it. Well, even their white gesso. Never used their black. However, I have got some on order. So yeah, because I don't have much black left. But the black that I do have, that's the very first one that I ever ordered, and it has lasted me forever. So yeah, which I think is quite cool. So hopefully the 13 Arts one will as well, but I tend to use more white gesso than I do black gesso. But I do love using black gesso. I think it is my favourite. However, I don't do many projects with it, so when I'm doing art journaling, I tend to go with my white and my transparent gesso, so which is probably why I go through it a lot quicker. And plus it also depends on what you're after as well. I should do a journal page tonight that uses black gesso, because like I said, I've not done one. So why is my husband taking pictures of me? Right, I'm gonna go because I'm very, very curious. Okay, so I'm back. He's joined my group, which is a bit annoying but nice at the same time, because it shows that he's supporting me. And he said, oh, I thought I'll take a picture for behind the scene footage of me and for you guys. I've told him he even thinks about it. He's in big trouble. Huge trouble, actually. Well, yeah. Hopefully it won't go on there. If it does, he's getting kicked out and he won't go on there ever again. Right. I said to him the only way he can actually do behind the scene footage of me is if I'm not sat in my pyjamas, I'm not got my hair in a messy bun, and I actually have some makeup on or something. Then he can do behind the scene footage. How it is though, how it stands right now, is I'm sat in my pyjamas with a messy bun and no makeup. So yeah, he's not even allowed to go there. Right, okay, I've just picked out this stencil out of my stash, which is, which is from Marta Lepowska from Marami Small Arts. I think that's how you say it. So I got a couple of her stencils. I absolutely love them. I haven't had them out in forever, just forever. But I've decided to put all of my stencils on rings, and they hung up now just above my desk, so I can actually get access to my stencils without fighting everything. So I'm going to use one of them today. Now, because we're going with the a liquid pencil, I think to bring some colour in, I'm just trying to work out which colours. I'm thinking red. I'm thinking this Ban D'Or. So instead of doing like texture pastes and stuff, I'm actually just going to go through my stencils with ink, which isn't ink that I normally do. Normally I only use my stencils for texture paste, but yeah, oh, how nice is that? Isn't that just gorgeous? So I'm liking those up there. So let's pop them on. Yes, love, love, love. And I think just a little bit there. Yeah. So just to sort of bring everything in, and just like I said, just to give that little bit of colour, I am just going to do some stenciling on this. So yeah, let me know if you have an art journal, or if you have a journal, what do you use it for? Because I know there's not many of you out there that actually uses journals, and you know, it's one of those, and you probably say, I can't do art journaling, or if you can make a card, you can do art journaling. You are literally just doing what you feel. And it's how you feel on the day. I mean, today I just want to be creative. I'm feeling content. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling just one of those days where everything is just in place. So that is how I am feeling today. But it's how I use my art journal. So I express my emotions a lot in it. So and I tend to do it. I tend to do it when I'm more sad, which I don't know why, but yeah, I just find that it really helps. So yeah, one of those things. Right, just going to bring in my archival ink, and I'm just going to, I'm not putting this on a block or anything because, yeah, I'm going to have it upside down as well. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah, I like. So yeah, I think anybody can do art journaling, and I think everybody should definitely give it a go because it really, there's just something about it that really makes you feel good. It's you doing a piece of art for yourself. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're not doing it to make somebody happy. You're literally just doing it for you. Ooh. Oh, I love, it's the first time using these stamps, and I love, I mean, as you can see, I'm just going for it. I'm going mad. Most of my journal pages, though, they make no sense. And I'm being brutally honest, they are not the best at all. But you know what? I don't care. I just love how doing art journaling makes me feel, because there's just something about it that really makes you feel so good. So I think that's enough of that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now we do have, I've got this one, and I'm thinking that, because I want some sort of focal image, so I'm going to stamp it on a separate sheet of paper, but I really like that hot air balloon. Actually, I really like that face, the woman's face. I think that's gorgeous. Yeah, I really like that. Now what am I looking for? Oh, and we've got other little bits and pieces as well. Look at, I don't know whether to use this stamp just to do a little bit of stamping on, or whether to use that one. Oh, do you know what? No, I'm going to use this one. Let's see if I can get it off. It's the only downside to these stamps that you get from the magazines. They're quite hard to take off. Right, I'm going to come in with my gathered twigs. Now we might lose some of this stamping, and the only reason why we're going to lose some is because it is water based, and yeah, it is. We are going to be using our chalks. Oh, I love it. Not chalks, sorry, our liquid pencils. It'd help if I got it right, wouldn't it? So, but I do not mind that at all. So just putting some interest. It's all just building it up. It's just about, like I said, it's about having fun. It's about experimenting. And you'll find as well that by doing an art journal, this is when you get to know your products. So this is when you get to actually experiment and go for it. And an art journal can be anything. Mine is a junk journal. So I do, I mean, I have a piece in here that, there it is. So in here it tells me all about the happy mail that I received from our lovely Dawn. So I have lots of writing elements in there, along with some of the gifts from her. So yeah, so I treat my art journal, so whereas this page was just how I was feeling that day, you know, busy head and life was good sort of thing. So yeah, whereas this is telling me all about Dawn and the gorgeous mail that we did get. So you know, it's like a little story, isn't it? Each page tells its own story. So right, let me bring this in and let me grab a paintbrush and my water, and let's reactivate this. So let's put plenty of water on there, because I want to include some shadowing, and I'm going to do the shadowing first. So I'm just going all the way around all my edges of everything and just sort of blending that colour out. So this is where I was sort of saying that, you know, we might lose some of this stamping, but I don't mind. So I love doing this and just sort of bringing it out. Yeah, a little bit more. So just sort of, yeah. So it's giving you that interest. I've got Quincy behind me. I think he wants to go to bed, but he's not. He can wait. I'm busy. I'm having a play. I don't think he realises that, you know, this is mummy time and mummy wants to play. So just like this. I think I'm going to bring in maybe some black and white splatters in as well. Right, I'm just going to activate these two as well because they are different colours, but I don't mind. Let's just use them. If I can. Right, that'll do. And then I'm just going to go around this one. And just, like I say, I'm doing this very, very loosely. So there's no sort of, you know, complicated technique that I'm using. And I mean, it does look messy, but I love it. I am a very messy person, and I think that definitely shows in my art journal, because yeah, I've always been a messy person. My mum used to always tell me to stop cutting up paper and yeah, leaving it all the way around in my room, but you know, little did she know that I was going to end up here on YouTube with you guys, having an absolute awesome time playing. Now normally with my art journals I tend not to talk through them, so I tend just to put what do you call it, some music over the top. And yeah, it's because it's sort of when I am doing them, I like to just listen to music, just go in a world of my own. There's just something about it. But I thought we'll break the mold this time. We'll do talking all the way through, so I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, so as you can see, it really is just messy, but oh, I love that. I absolutely love it. So that's what we're looking at. So like I say, very, very messy, but loving it. Now, I'm going to pop this just to the side one moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I need a bit of, nope, that's no good. I might have to get one out of the drawer. I'm just going through. Oh, actually, I have some of this card. I was making something, so this might be, yeah, I might just use this one to do some stamping on and cutting out. So let's use the hot air balloon because I really like that. And I'm going to use my archival ink just because that's what's out on my desk. Now I'm going to make sure that fits on. It does perfect. Right. So, a few tips about stamping, which didn't come from me. It came from our gorgeous Angela, who is here on Facebook. About stamping is, you know, give it time for the ink to transfer from the stem onto your paper, which I have to say is a fantastic idea. So I have more confidence now stamping off a block than I did. And if you look back on most of my videos, I always had my stamping platform. I very rarely use it now. Very rare. Only if I know that it is going to be one of those stamps that, and look at that. How gorgeous is that? So I really, really like that. I am going to watercolour it. I'm going to have it really, really bright coloured, I think. Because I think the contrast with that is just going to be amazing. And I really like this. So find a bit that's big enough to stamp it on, because I don't like wasting. I don't know why I'm using my biggest scissors, like, but you know. Right, let's move them out the way a second. So again, just coming in, oh, hand work. Just going to come in with my archival ink again. Oh, dear me. Sort my hands out. They just don't want to grip today, do they? Right, making sure we've got absolutely loads and loads of ink on, plenty on, and then making sure it fits, because we are going to fussy cut it out. Oh, right, I've got no choice because I dropped it. This is the only thing at the minute, is my hands don't seem to want to grip anything. I know I need to go to the doctors about it, but you know when you just think, oh, is it like, I can't really explain to them over the phone because it's all just telephone appointments now, and I just don't feel like I can sort of tell them over the phone that, well, actually, like, what is going on. I feel like I need to see them in person, but they're just not doing any appointments in person, so I think I'll wait till I can cope for another few months, I think. Right, I want this one as well because I really like that one. And you've got the two words. I've got explore, discover, which I really like. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. The destination is never a place, but rather a new way of looking at things. Oh, I like that. I think that's going to be I'm going to use that as our sentiment. So I'm just, if it wants to get off, actually I can use this. Right, just clear that off now because we've used what ink was on there. Okay, so we've got a few areas left on this cardstock that we can use. So let's do that. I haven't quite got enough ink on there. So just going to try and move everything out of the way. So yeah, I need to get a CD case out to put them in. Right, so we've got that, and then I'm going to use a Discover. Okay, and then I'm going to use Explore. So, and then again we can cut these out. Love. Right, and then we'll use this boy. I think this is going to look really, really nice as well. Make sure we've got plenty of ink on. Give it time for the ink to transfer onto the paper, which it has. I'm going to do two because I don't know if I want to use two of them yet. Well, I don't think I put enough ink on that time, but let's have a look. It looks fine to me. And you know what? Let's do another one because it can always go in my bit box. Why not? Right, I don't need that one. That can go back in my pot. And so can that one. Right. Okay, so this is what we have. Now, this isn't watercolour paper. However, it will work. Just don't oversaturate your paper and it'll be completely fine. Now I am using, if I can get that out, there we go, I'm using my gouache paints, and I'm thinking I want really bright vibrant colours, and the colour I'm thinking of going for is actually pinks and purples. I like this rose, so I might do that rose. Okay, so and like I said, it doesn't matter if I go over the lines because this will be getting fussy cut out, and actually it'll just make it look really nice once we do fussy cut it out. But how nice is that? Now it's not going to be as vibrant because we are using a craft coloured cardstock, so but it will have that nice depth of colour. So there. Oh, I like a lot. I'm thinking just this paler pink that's got like it's like a metallic sheen to it. Just want to add that bit on. Now for the basket I'm going to go with this gold. No, actually this is bronze. So, and again, like I say, I'm not bothered that it's going over because we're going to cut it out. And then the flag, let's do this pale blue. So just like that. So there is that. So as you can see, really loose watercolouring. Not much on as far as water, so that we can get away with it. So loving that. Now these, let's have a look. Let's see. I'm thinking purple. So let's just wash, because I think these would just be nice with just a coloured wash over them. So and just get a bit more of that pigment there. So there's that one. And then, oh, I'm going to go with this orange. I should really spray these with my water, but oh, I love that orange. That orange is gorgeous. So it's just going to be a pop of colour. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use all of these ones, but I just thought I may as well seem as though I'm there. And then the last one, I'm thinking, what am I thinking? How about red? So let's go with red. Actually, I need to put some more red in that. Oh, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous red. So there we go. Oh, I love that one. Right, okay, so that's that done. Then we have these. So this is where I'm going to just put that red on there and the red flowers. So I'm not going to use too many colours for this, but you know, let's use the colours that we've got. So the pink, so I think pink for the background will be nice. And like I say, we are going to fussy cut this, so it will be fine that we don't have... Actually, I might tear this one out. I like the idea of tearing it. So just going all the way around. Just around that bird cage as well. Okay, and then I have like a nice skin colour. Pale pink. I don't know why I've just put the pale pink in her hair like, but I have. Just okay, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of that off, and then yeah, I'm going to go with the bronze just for this bit. So just like that. So I still want to see that stamping through the paints. So I'm just making sure that I'm just going to add this brown on. Yeah, just so that it is, there we go. Right. Yeah. And so I'm making sure it's quite a thin coat because, like I say, I don't want the colours to sort of take away from our stamping. Right, then what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to grab some scissors, and then we're just going to, actually I'll leave that one for now because that's still a bit wet, although they all are, but and then we're just going to cut this out. So I am leaving a little bit of a border, and where I can I am cutting off like the amount of excess, because it does really help if you cut off the bits that you don't need. So I'll go all the way around. So, and then these will be our focal points for our journal page. So there's our first one. Now these ones are super easy to cut out. So we're just going to go around them like so. And like I say, what I don't use on this page, I mean, it might be that I do use them. But if I don't, they'll just go in my bit box to be used another day. But it just saves us wasting this cardboard, so it's all good. Right, so there's that one. Last one, this red is just such a beautiful colour. Okay, and then this little bit. Right, last bit to do is, actually I want to tear this, don't I? So I think I don't know, I just think it'd look nice if we tore it. So just like that, and then around there. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. And then the last bits to cut out is our little sentiment and words. So that's the last sort of bit to go. Make sure that I'm I'm thinking that maybe, I'm thinking of splitting it up, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get there. Right, I'm just going to finish cutting this off like that. Okay, so that's all of our little bits and pieces. So let me pop this in the bin. Okay, and then let's bring in our journal page. So this is what we've got. Now I'm thinking that straight away, you know, as soon as I picked it up, I want her there. I'm loving the balloon up here. I'm thinking maybe the sentiment on there. And the other thing that I thought might be quite nice was, I sort of had in mind, was just something like that. And then we have Discover, and yeah, I don't know where I put the other one. Where are you? I've got a flower though. Oh, well that's very unusual, isn't it? It's disappeared. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm not too sure about all of these though, if I'm being honest. So, I do love that red, and I do love, but I think it might be a bit too much on there. Yeah, so I'm thinking just that. So let's pop some glue on here. I do love how it is torn. I think that looks really nice. And it just adds that little extra something as well. And I'm quite glad we've done it on this cardstock as well, because it really, really does go nicely with our page. Right, okay. And then, so I am going to cut this up like this. So, right, your destination is never a place of looking at things. Oh, destination is never a place, but rather a new way of looking at things. I was going to say that, just didn't seem right. Right, I'm just going to ink these up with the barn door that we used for our stenciling. I think I'm going to actually put that there. So let's do that. So just popping on some glue. Okay, just holding it down just so that the glue catches that vellum. And again, I'm not putting any extra on the brush, I'm just using what is already on it. And then let's glue that down. I'm going to have it off on a slant, and this one as well. So again, let's add that. Right, and then okay, make sure it adheres down quite nicely. Send Quincy away because he's pawing at my chair. Right, just gonna put that on there because I feel like actually I want all of the three elements on here. Okay, so there's that. And then on this page I'm gonna have, yeah, we'll have this on. And then the last thing I'm going to do with my journal page today is I am going to just do some doodles, because I think we should. And then that needs pushing down because otherwise it won't adhere properly. And we'll have this Discover there, actually, which we should have put some of this ink on. There we go. I'm just going to hold that down for a few seconds just because this is sort of still a little bit damp, so the glue isn't adhering to it really well. Well, not as well as I'd like. Right, okay, so let's stick this bit down. Oh, so just there, and then again let's glue this down. Make sure I put plenty of glue on, because we do, like I say, we want this to adhere, and that can just go there. I'm just going to push it down because like I say, we really want it to adhere nicely. So that's what we have. Loving how it's looking. I am thinking though that I'm going to bring in, let's have a look, one of my distressing spots. I'm thinking of bringing in one of the distress oxides, and I've just dropped everything down the back of there. Well, I say I'm going to bring in distress. I thought I had a red one. Oh, I do. I have the candied apple. So let's add some of this in. Right. Okay. So let's move that over. Oh, hands. And then just going to put some of that on there, and then come in with my water, and then let us bring in some of that colour. Isn't that a beautiful colour? And just under, just make it nice and bright. So just like that. Oh, I do love it. I love it. Not colours I tend to go for though, I have to admit. So we're just sort of like framing our elements. Need a bit more water. So yeah, just don't want them to be really straight edges though. I just want it to be just a little bit. Okay. Oh, I do like that. I really like that. Right, I just want a bit more because I want that intensity that we have. Okay. Oh, wrong one. That was the back. I thought it looked a bit different. Okay. Right, that's better. Okay, and then again, I'm going to go over that one actually. And it's just sort of helping tie it all in together. Like I said, I do not do the best art journal pages, but for me, art journaling is not about being perfect. It is about having fun. It's about, you know, just relaxing, resetting my brain. Yeah, and also for experimenting with my mediums, because I do think that that is important. Yeah, a really important thing to do. Just going to colour some of these in just because we've got a little extra of this in. So I think it'll be nice. And just there. Okay. Right, I think that is it for that. Right, okay. I'll just clear that up. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to, if I can find one, I just want a pen. No, I don't want a really thick one. Oh, this will do. It's a 0.8, but it should be fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some doodles around. So let's frame it up like so. And then, and you know what, when doodling, it's not about being how precise you are. Yeah, just have fun, just let your hand loose, just go for it. You know, at the end of the day, who's gonna look through your art journal? I mean, I don't do, like I said, a lot of my art journaling I don't actually record. I do keep it for myself, and every now and again I'll put one on for you guys to look, like to watch, but yeah, a lot of it is just for me, because it's just a way for me to sort of you know, reset everything and make me feel so much better. just going to go all the way around. But like I said, anybody can do this. If you can make cards, or you can do any sort of mixed media, that's all you're doing. So just build it as if you were building a card, you know. And the good thing about it is it does not have to be perfect at all. So just adding in so just scribbling around these now. So, and I'm moving my journal to suit me, because yeah, it's how I work best. And then this one, and just in there. Okay, last one. And because we have prepped our page as well using the clear gesso, the transparent gesso, I'm able to use my pen over the top of the vellum, which is awesome. Just wondering if there's anything else I want to add, but I don't think there is. I think the last thing that I'd like to do is add some splatters. But I'm wondering what splatters I want to add. Black or white? I think black, so I'm just going to get my black ink out. So let's just use this, and then yeah, so I'm going to be careful I'm going to try not to get Our Lady. Oh, I like that. So try and keep it all on the white spaces the best I can. And then this, oh nice. Right, I'm going to have to dry it now because I don't want it to. Oh, isn't it amazing what black splatters can do? Oh, I wanted some nice big ones. Right, perfect. Just what I wanted. Right, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to dry this and then I'll be back. Okay, so there you have it. That is my art journal page for this evening or today. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I think actually I've just done it upside down. Yeah, how cool is that? So just double checking. I think, yeah, I have. I've done my page upside down, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's in my art journal, so yeah. I've had a lot of fun putting it together. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Like I say, it's a very messy page, but I am a messy person. And I just find that it's a sort of art journaling for me is getting to know my mediums, getting to know all my different projects, and just having fun and just getting out whatever it is I want, and yeah, just making me feel so much better. That's how I see art journaling. Let me know in the comment section below how you see art journaling and what you use it for, because I am very, very interested to know. That is it for today, guys. Thank you again for watching and sticking with me, and I will be back very soon with another video. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.